when I had a fight with my husband.
Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on your time location when you see this video. You see this woman, what this woman said concerning her husband in this particular video will shock you. Hi! Some women self, guy, in fact, may I just leave in a minute and watch the video. Just sit back, watch to the end, you see what this woman said concerning her husband. It don't reach to this level.
Keep listening to Firenze.
I'll come back and say something concerning what this woman said concerning her husband. Thing will shock you. Just watch the video.
When I had a fight with my husband, then my husband walked under him. I hurriedly ran, or will I say stupidly, I ran to go and meet him in the office that I wanted to see him. Sister Helen Akula made a way for me, and then I went in and I told him that I had a fight with Benga, and I was crying. He said Helen should pacify me. And then I was narrating what happened. He was in a hurry to get to that point, whether he touched me. He said, "Did he touch you?" I said, "Yes, he touched me." He now said, "Okay." He called, he asked Helen to take me away and then told Helen what to do. I was sitting down, the next thing they said, they are taking me to Sister Debbie Idoko's house and I should go and pack my things. And I was like, I wasn't, praise the Lord. I was not expecting this. I was surprised. So Sister Debbie came, and then, as we were going, I was trying to now make excuse for my husband. I say, it was just a little touch, And then Sister Debbie said, you don't know that pastor does not tolerate such thing. I was now regretting it. I was, very anxious. I was following her. Then he now say, how long is it going to take? He said, for as long as they want you to stay in my house. And then I went there and I packed my things. So while I was there, they called him, to take a break. And pastor gave him books upon books with tapes on marriage. And then for him to go and study. And then they put him under Deacon Lotto then for counseling. So it was a serious matter. I didn't know. So when they now told him to be visiting me once in a week, then he will come, and it was toward the end of the month. I just sat down, I saw Brother Kali and Sister Helen. They brought me an envelope. They brought me his salary. They brought me his salary to hold. There was 2 envelopes, the salary and then another allowance. And the anxiety now began to calm down, So when he now comes to visit me, I will now be the one to give him transport fare. And, I now began to enjoy what was going on. So after some time, he was there, and then I was there for like a month. But then Pastor Ina, in his caring and compassionate nature, he still saw him in the church and gave him an envelope too for his own upkeep. So that month we made like triple money. So when it was time he now paid for us to go for premarital counseling. We're the first married couple to attend premarital counseling. So we were there. And when it was time for me to go home, Sister Debbie, she's extra. When it comes to, she said, Benga, clean the house, make stew, make soup, and everything that he did. So they took me like a new bride. I was going home. So when I got home, I got into the house, and then my life with him, for as long as he lived, never remained the same. We had a perfect, beautiful marriage until God called him home. I remember I used to joke with him then that we made so much money this month. He said, maybe you should be wozing me once in a while so that I will go and report. Pastor Ina helped us to become proper Christians that I am today. And he was too. Not knowing that he himself was not going to live long. But we came in as Muslim. He settled us. The first time we went to introduce ourselves to him, then he was living in Asokoro, in Opabia Sika Street. my brother was living by the gates there, and we were squatting with him. So when I see Pastor and Pastor Sarah going to church, they will wave at us, very friendly people. And I'll say, if me I'm tired of this Leo. If we are going to go to church again, is this people's church I want to? If not, let me go back to being a Muslim, because this LA is not paying us. So we now went there, and then we introduced ourselves, and we told him that we got a place somewhere that we are moving today. He asked Shama to follow us to know the place. The next day, they flooded our house with food stuff and money. And now say, you see what I'm telling you? When I suggest... So that was how we became. And then, my husband behaved like Pastor Ina until he died.
Yes, I am.
His courage, his looks, everything. My husband is with him in heaven right now. I am sure they are smiling, and they are happy, and they are proud. And because of what Pastor taught in church, Pastor Ina and Pastor Sarah, God has been faithful to me and my children. They helped me to come alive. I would have died. It's not even a joke. But look at me now. I am... When I had a fight with my husband.
See, as you watch the video now, what do you learn? You see, this thing they call marriage is beyond what people think. It's beyond I love you, I love you. In this journey of marriage, there's a time you get to. You see that love doesn't exist anymore. What matters then is commitment. You understand? In fact, what this woman said concerning her husband, when I started watching the video initially, I was like, what is this woman trying to do? Trying to expose her husband, or trying to expose her family issues with outside or something like that. But at the end of the video, I find out that the thing that is inside marriage is beyond I love you, let's have kids, let's have babies. If you want to be, as in, I don't know how to put this, but all I ask of God to just help us. We that are single, this generation now, I don't even know what you are going to marry. You understand? Those who don't marry before, according to one post I read, after they said they don't marry better. Why finish now? Baby, me will chop indomie, now you remain now. But seriously, the way things are going now, it's only God that will come and intervene, because marriage doesn't last anymore. So you just have to find a friend, a sister, a lover, in fact, a mother in your wife for your marriage to last. I believe you guys have learned one or two things from this woman. Let me know your thoughts concerning what this woman did. Is it right to have third party in your marriage, or to bring your marriage issue out there? Is it right? Let me know what you think at the comment section. I'll be reading the comment section, and I will reply those I want to have to reply. Understand? So thank you so much for watching. And if you have not followed me yet, please make sure you follow, like, and comment. And also make sure you share this post so that others will learn from it. So thank you so much for watching. See you in my next post. I still remember my humble self, DJ KN. Bye.